Hey guys, how's it going? Solo back with another daily update video. Let's take a look at Marathon Patent Group again today. But like we always do in every video, we'll talk a little bit about the market overall. I'm going to show you how Marathon Patent Group traded on Robinhood today. I'm going to show you one rather bullish news article that came out on Mara today. So for all you option or crypto holders or even shareholders of Marathon Patent Group, you're going to like what I have to say. We'll do some updated technical analysis to see if we can predict how Mara is going to trade for the rest of the week, or at least tomorrow. And like we always do, we're going to end the video looking at the option flow data to see what the big money investors were doing with Marathon Patent Group today. So let's get right into it. Look at the heat map here. You can see a lot of green on the board, right? It looks like it was a relatively good day in the market overall. Big tech was up, Amazon up, Apple up almost 2.8%, Microsoft up, Google, Facebook, Amazon kind of flat but still green, Tesla up 4%. But let's get right into it. Let's take a look at Mara today. But before we do that, let's take a look at SPY, the S&P 500 ETF. Take a look at this. We were looking pretty good. Then around 10:45 a.m. Eastern time, we just fell off a cliff. The market just took a nosedive to basically we went from 384.39 all the way down to 378.88. In the matter of about 20 minutes, craziness. We did rally right back and then traded flat for the rest of the day. And then power hour came and we rallied really hard into power hour. So we did end the day green on SPY, up about 0.4%. We're flat after hours. And let's take a look at Mara because it did something relatively similar. We were up over 8% about 15 minutes before the opening bell. And then we just fell off a cliff. But this time we did it right at the opening bell. I mean, we went from being up 8.14% about 15 minutes right before the opening bell. And then by 11:10 a.m. Eastern time, we were down 4.2%, rallied back, and then just kind of traded flat all day long in the red. And then literally the last 10 minutes of the market, we rallied hard to close out the day. We did end the day down 0.4%, however. And then looks like, again, we sold off after hours and we're pretty much trading flat. We're down, though, another 1.5% after hours. So red day for Mara during the day, a little bit red as well in after hours trading. Let's see how the options chain is holding up, though. So if you want to sell some weekly options or just to get an idea of how juicy these premiums are, selling a put at the money, you would collect $87 in premium. You would have to put up $1,700 in capital, so that would give you a return on risk of 5.1%. Not bad, especially because this is the end of day Monday, so there's only 4 more trading days left in the week. So 5.1% for 4 days of trading is not bad at all. Is it the juiciest that Mara has ever been? No, but again, not bad, can't complain. Let's see how Bitcoin is doing. So as I'm making this video, Bitcoin also had a rough day, which might explain why Mara was a little bit red today. Bitcoin is down about 2.8% as I'm making this video. So again, rough day in Bitcoin. If we go to the live, we are rallying up a little bit compared to where we were just about maybe a few minutes ago. So Bitcoin has been hovering around 32,000. We did rally all the way up to 34,000 in the middle of the day today. Couldn't hold it. We sold it all off. But let me show you this news article that is very bullish on Marathon Patent Group. So this one is out of Yahoo Finance, and it's titled Marathon Invests $150 million in Bitcoin. So take a look at this. So they bought, Marathon Patent Group bought over 4,800 Bitcoin worth $150 million. And it says, as a result, the company has strengthened its position as one of the only NASDAQ listed pure play investment options for individuals and institutions seeking exposure to Bitcoin. So huge move on Mara. They're basically doubling down on Bitcoin. Not only are they mining it, but now they're owning it. So this is probably the best paragraph of the paper. And it says, by purchasing $150 million worth of Bitcoin, we have accelerated the process of building Marathon into what we believe to be the de facto investment choice for individuals and institutions who are seeking exposure to this new asset class. We also believe that holding part of our treasury reserves in Bitcoin will be a better long-term strategy than holding US dollars, similar to other forward-thinking companies like MicroStrategy. So also, I've covered this in my prior videos, but they have contracts to buy over 103,000 miners all of which are currently expected to be delivered and deployed by the end of the first quarter of fiscal 2022. And they're saying if they had all those miners operational right now or today, they would be producing about 55 to 60 Bitcoins per day. So think about that for a second. Bitcoin, let's just say, to keep it an easy number to work with, Bitcoin is worth $30,000 a coin right now. And if they can mine 55 coins per day, that means they are mining $1.65 million worth of Bitcoin every single day. Who knows what Bitcoin is going to be worth in early 2022 when all of their miners are fully operational, but they are betting big, not with only the purchase of Bitcoin, but with the purchase of all these miners to mine even more Bitcoin. So really bullish news coming out of Mara today. Let's take a look at the TradingView chart to see if we can predict how Mara is going to trade for this rest of the week. So here's the TradingView graph on Marathon Patent Group. And right now, like I said, we are still trading in this upward channel. The nice thing is, if I zoom in here, you can see this orange line is the 21-day moving average. We did test that line intraday, but we couldn't stay below it. We bounced right back off it. So that's currently at about $17 and let's just say 75 cents. So that's good news. That tells me that the 21-day moving average is holding as a strong area of support. And I also like, even though we had a little bit of a red day, we are still trading in this upward trending parallel channel. So again, I still think in the short to midterm, Mara is still on the up and up. Now I drew these kind of dash lines here because not until Marathon Patent Group breaks out of this parallel channel, starts trading below it, am I going to start to get worried that maybe we are on the downward trend now of the crypto craze. Everything right now still seems to be on the up and up. Of course, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. The RSI curve doesn't help us too much. It's not really overbought, not really oversold. Also, today's volume was relatively low. We haven't had this low volume in, a few days, really since middle of last week, around January 15th or January 19th. So not much to do about the number of trades that were going on Mara today. But like I said, we need a little bit of a pullback here and there. It's good, maybe buy the dip opportunity. So I'm not too worried about that. We're still on the up and up in terms of Marathon Patent Group. So I do think that Mara is still going to be looking good today until or if we drop below this parallel channel. Let's see what the option flow data shows us to see if we can predict based on what the big money investors were doing with Mara today. So here's the Trade UI platform that I use for my option flow data. Again, we're looking at Mara for today. A total of 17 sweeps came in, and take a look at this. Right off the bat, big money order for over $516,000. And take a look, it's a 40 strike call option for June. So someone is betting over $500,000 that Mara is going to get to $40 or more in the next few months by June 18th. So that is a very bullish play. Right here, right off the bat, on the opening bell, basically 9:37 a.m. Eastern Time, someone bought 30 strike calls on Mara. Again, about $105,000 worth. So again, very bullish call. And take a look at this. We have a bunch of weekly options that came in January 29th. These are all weeklies for 1950, 1950, 21, 21, 1950, 1950, 21. All bullish calls here. About 30,000, 40,000, 120,000, 70,000. So all in total, some big money bullish calls. There's one bearish option. This is an at the money put for a 16 strike for this Friday, but it's only for $30,000. Here's another one, $110,000 for an 18 strike call for March of this year. So the vast majority of the order flow that came in today is bullish on Marathon Patent Group, which again, really supports, I think, my TA that we're still on the up and up in the short to midterm. So I'm really happy about that. I don't have any positions on Mara today. I stayed out of the market in terms of opening new positions because it was so choppy today, as we saw early in the video. Let me know if you have any positions or shares of Mara. Let me know if you have options or other crypto trades. As always, if you're not in the Discord server already, make sure you hop in there. Add me on Twitter, Instagram, StockTwits, and Reddit. But most importantly, I hope you had a green trading day, and let's go green again tomorrow.